Good morning. Today I'm going to show you a new project. I did a design for a mini glamping camper trailer that you can make into a zipper pouch. And we'll see how this turns out. This is a test to see if all the things work good. It's going to be this little camper, and you'll get the front and the back. And this is the mini one, so on the one fat quarter I will also have the lining. So you'll have the lining pieces. The other pieces that are available will be the little window toppers. We're going to do those the same as the big one, only we won't do as many folds. And then I'm going to have an option of a tab or a snap tab, and I'll have it in the yellow or the print. It'll be longer on the actual one. You'll also have the written, it looks backwards for some reason on my viewer, but this is all the instructions on how to do it. Today you're going to go through it with me, and I'm going to start by cutting out on the outer lines, which I've already done. And then the next thing it says to do is to fold and stitch the tab and not leave any raw ledges. So I'm going to go ahead and use this tab, and I will go iron this and then stitch it. Fine. So that it'll look like this with no raw edges. We walked out with my dog today. Okay, that's how fast and easy that little tab is done. The next takes a little longer, but it's quick. We're going to do this. This is the window toppers, and there's actually 4. I've cut it out, and now I'm going to hem it all around, and then cut each piece, and then hem it on the raw edges. Just recently bought myself one of these little mini irons. I really like it. Makes things a lot easier for me to handle a little mini iron than a great big one. Okay, that's what this looks like. You see I've folded it and ironed on each of those. That just makes them even and along. So that's sewed all the way around. Now we're going to cut on the inner black lines so that we have 4 window toppers, and then I'll just lightly hem up those. You can see though, what I mean is this one here is a little smaller, this one here, than this one here. And that's because of one of the inner ones. So on my pattern, before I list it for sale, I'll probably enlarge that just a little bit so it's not so small when you hem it up there. That's why I have to do these test things before I put them for sale, to make sure that everything's working correctly. And this is the first time I did it this small on the little camper. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is add the toppers to all 4 windows. So each one of these toppers now is going to go on this. And what I do is I will just take one of the toppers and I can line it up on here. And you can sew it on whatever way you want to. I usually do the top first and then fold it down over it and make my fold. I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Show you what I mean is I have sewed it right along there, and now I'm going to go press it down. That's a way to save on fabric. so it's not making it too small. I mean, you can just leave it that way too, or sew it so that it's open a little bit like that. Or you can fold it into the louvers. See, that's how it's going to look. So you could leave it like that if you wanted. So you can open and close it. I mean, the kids would like that, wouldn't they? But I'm going to make a fold in this. So it's kind of like an accordion looking. Just to give it an awning kind of a look. You'll see what I mean here in a second. Okay. Now I'm going to give it one more stitch. You can see how it's like a fold now, but I'm going to go ahead and stitch across that top part too. And it also makes it kind of give it, well, it kind of makes it look like a quilting too when you do this. When you add this extra 3D for your pattern, it's a nice extra design element, I think, which sets them apart from ordinary things that you'd see. Like, you'll probably find other little glamping, camping trailers that are made for purses and stuff. But this is going to be really unique to your piece. Plus, there won't be any that are exactly like this camper because this is hand done. This is my own design. And it's not sold in retail stores, just on Spoonflower. There, I think that looks really cute. See the little detail on there. Let me add the window to the other side. I should turn this so that you guys can see the... Sorry about that. I know you can't see a whole lot. I don't know how to put my camera behind me on something, which might be better, but then still I wouldn't be able to talk to it then. Talk to where you can see my face anyway. I'm using a needle to get my fold in a little better. Back around. You can see the two little window folds. I left this one, I didn't stitch on the top. I think to make it match better, I better do the top of that one too. Okay, now that matches. So now I'm going to go ahead and finish the other two on the back of the camper. And by the way, if you want to, you could do some stitches on this little vent area to give it that quilted look also. That's up to you. So I made one with it's all rolled up, and then this one over here I made like that other side. On the front side I made one that's down. So we have the back of the camper and we have the front of the camper. So the next thing it says to do we're going to do the layer thing now. This was what I attempted to do yesterday on one, and I got it all wrong again. It's not the first time I did it wrong. It's a much easier way of doing the zipper with the liner and the outer and all pretty much one step. And it's a layered thing. So, and I should have just followed my own directions. It says layer liner. With the top side up, you take the top side of the liner. You can tell that this is the bottom because there's a little bit of the wheel there. And this is the top. So you lay the top down. I'm going to show you this here down. And then the next thing you're going to do is put your zipper, and you're going to do this is the top of the zipper where you can see the zipper on the outside. That's the bottom of the zipper. So the top side of the zipper, and you center that and center on your liner. So if you want to fold this in half, you'd know exactly where the center is. We can go like this. I'm gonna make a little crease there. And I know that that's my center. So I'll center my approximately the same way, top up. So we have the right side up on the zipper, but then we take one of our outer pieces and we layer that one. So this is the third layer, but you put that one down. The right side is down. So right side up with the liner, right side up with the zipper, the wrong side down on the outer. And I'm going to put clips here. I gotta find my little clip thing. So I have this center here, and I'm going to do the clip there first. And I can feel through the fabric where that actual zipper part is, so this gives me plenty of room for sewing along there. And I'm going to slowly put these layers and making sure they're absolutely even. It's worth taking your time to do this part slowly, because you got a little bit of a grade going down. So I'm going to just slowly ease this into that grade down, a little bit of an angle down. I'm also going to move the zipper. I'm going to open that a little bit into more of the center of the fabric. If you've done zippers before, you know how you move it back and forth so that you don't have it right there where your teeth, where you're trying to sew. You really have to kind of inch this along. Oops, dropped one. Then I'm going to do a little bit on the other side too. Make sure my zipper, my two sides are exactly even on the top. I may have to change my zipper foot. I know you're supposed to. We'll see if I can do it. will get it a lot closer to the line if you use your little zipper foot. Now I'm going to reach back in and pull that zipper to the other side. Now, see what it looks like here. Okay, this is what we just sewed. The top with the zipper is in the center. So what it ends up with is, here's the zipper inside. See that all there? And what you're going to do is you're going to do this, you're going to fold them both down. So now we have the liner over here, we have the outer over here, and now we're going to do the exact same, layer pattern and do it again. So we'll take the liner and then the zipper up and then the outer down. And I'm just going to stop the video here and I'll start it again with number 2 so that you don't have to sit through me doing that.